Yo, what's up guys? I'm Grandmaster Shaymin and welcome back to Flower Paradise, and today we have a brand new series coming your way. I was able to get this right as it was coming out. Sakura Night. A new Sakura game just barely hit the market and I am right on top of things and I want to be able to start playing this as soon as possible. If you guys are hyped, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, all of that nonsense, because it is time. It is very much time to begin the series. Let's get into it. I'm excited. I didn't even read anything. I just saw a new Sakura game. Boom, purchase. It's on the thing, and it's really cheap right now if you get it today. So I believe it was like $4.99 or something. It was on sale, so for like half price. So I'd highly recommend, or 40% off, I believe. So I'd highly recommend getting it now if you guys haven't done it already. The country of Lemuria is now at peace, but that wasn't always the case. Only a couple of decades prior, the people of this land lived in fear. They were ruled by the evil demon queen Gunhild, who crushed all opposition with her army of monsters. The downtrodden populace began to lose hope. They feared that nobody would be able to stand up to Gunhild and her mighty army. But then, a miracle happened. A hero was born in a small out-of-the-way village buried deep in the forest. This hero was called Cressida. Cressida. And she was an ordinary human. No one believed she could fight the demon queen, but she persevered. She trained long and hard until she had mastered the art of the sword. Then she assembled an army and she set off to face Gunhild. A fierce battle ensued. The people of Lemuria were certain Cressida would lose, but she betrayed their pessimistic expectations. Ordinary human though she was, Cressida bested the demon queen. Finally, the people of Lemuria were free. 22 years have passed since then, and the people of Lemuria have continued to live in peace. Those who once mocked Cressida now revere her as the brave knight who brought peace to this realm. And as for what happened to Cressida herself, she turned down numerous offers from the army to become an official knight, and decided instead to live a simple life hidden from the public eye. She works as a baker now in a small village with her husband and her daughter. Her new life is devoid of violence. She swapped the acrid scents of blood and metal with the aroma of freshly baked bread. The screams and cries of warfare with the ring of the bell above her doorstep. Her life is quiet, happy one, conducted in anonymous bliss. She's content enough, but I am not. I've never had the chance to explore Lemuria, and I want to experience this country all for myself. I want to go on an epic journey like Cressida did, and become a knight strong enough to protect the weak and needy. But now you're probably wondering who I am, so I'll introduce myself. My name is Estelle, and I am Cressida's daughter. My mother is a warrior turned baker, and I want to follow in her footsteps, minus the baking part. I'll take up my sword and train my body to its absolute limit and become a knight in my dream. Naturally, my parents were opposed to the idea at first. They've been over positive and hate the thought of me fighting. My mom's never taught me how to wield a sword despite her own skills. I petitioned my parents relentlessly, however, and after much struggling, I was able to change their minds. My parents gave me some money. My mother handed me the same sword that she used to defeat Gunhild all those years ago. Keep it, Estelle. It's yours now. If you really have the aptitude for becoming a knight, it should help you during your crisis. Think of this sword as part of me. I'll be with you as long as you hold on to this blade, I promise. I was overwhelmed by my mother's kindness, and I could barely suppress my tears before I set off into the unknown. I think my final conversation with my mom went a little like this. Yeah, thanks, Mom. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I love you. Oh, I love you too, dear. And it's no problem. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you. You're the apple of my eye. Then Dad butted in, saying something like, Mine too. You are my favorite daughter in the whole world. I am your only daughter, Dad. And I could not ask for anyone better. I will cheer you on during your quest, my baby girl, so don't get hurt. I could not bear it. Don't get into skirmishes with any goblins. And don't talk to any strange men. Only women. Remember to change your underwear every day, and don't cross any bridges with trolls beneath them. And keep your wits about you, and your sword sharp. And if you ever get sick of adventuring, you can always come home if you want. We'll be waiting for you. We love you, Estelle. I'm like, thanks, Mom and Dad, but I'll be fine. I'm not a child. I'm an adult, and it's time for me to prove my worth. I'll make you both proud. And that leads me to the present. I've been adventuring for about 3 days now, and I have made some good progress. I've left my small village far behind me, and I'm on my way to Grimoire, which is the biggest city in Lemuria. My journey's been a relatively uneventful one. I haven't run into any monsters, everyone's been kind and friendly, and shelter has been easy enough to find. The bag of coins my parents gave me is tied securely around my hip, and I have enough money left to buy bread and a board for several weeks. The money will run out eventually, but I have a contingency plan. I'll form a party when I get to Grimoire, and we'll take on lots of quests at the city's guild. Word of our good deeds will spread across the land, and soon we'll be rolling in money. I never fought any monsters before, but I'm going to do my best, and I'll become a strong knight, worthy of inheriting my mother's name, even if it kills me, though hopefully it won't. That's why I'm spending this warm summer's day training in the ruins of an old castle. Ah, she's cute. Interesting design. I don't know if that's the most armored attire you can wear, but, you know. Is her rope not attached to anything, or is that like signaling that it's attached to the wall? I'm not entirely sure what to think of that. She's just like got a rope around floating. Is that not like holding you back a little bit? Like, hiya. I thrust my sword forth again and again, slicing through waves of invisible enemies. The sun bakes the nape of my exposed neck, and my hair flutters in the breeze. Back home, I always tied my hair up in a ponytail. It made working with the bread easier. I guess some things really haven't changed, though my attire is totally different. I used to wear demure dresses and skirts, complete with a frilly white apron. But now, however, I'm wearing armor, real armor, but only on my shoulders and forearms, and nothing else, because that would be lame. Well, to be quite honest, there isn't much armor. Okay, there you go. She said it. My mother gave me her old armor, but she's even curvier than I am, and it didn't fit me. I can only wear her gauntlets, greaves, and shoulder pads. Okay, so she tried to wear her mother's armor, and she's way curvier than her, so it doesn't fit properly, so that's why she's wearing this, outfit. Though, still a bit of a stretch. Let's be real. I don't look much like the knights in storybooks, but I won't lose heart. Appearances aren't all that important. It's what's on the inside that truly matters. You can do this. You can do this, Estelle. You just need to keep going. Hiya, 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 hiya. Huh! My palm is sweaty, and I can't keep hold of my sword. The hilt flies from my hands, and the blade clattering against the ground. This is no good. I'll never be a knight at this rate. I bend down ready to retrieve my sword when...
You're a clumsy one, aren't you?
I recoil in alarm and nearly fall over. What in the world was that? Am I hearing voices? I hope I don't go crazy.
No, you're not crazy. At least I don't think you are. But I don't take my word for it.
Okay, now I know I'm not hallucinating. I heard that voice again. It's a soft oh. That is not what nyahaha sounds like to me. But that's her voice now. I can't change it. With a teasing kind of lilt. It sounds like the speaker has some sort of an accent, but I can't place it. Barely noticeable accent, by the way. The voice is definitely real. I still can't see the speaker, no matter how I strain my eyes. She's not using some sort of spell, is she? Can she make herself invisible? I wonder what she wants. Why did she call out to me? Does that mean she mean to attack me? My fingers grip my sword held tightly, ready to attack, but my mysterious assailant only giggles.
Don't look so frightened, dear. I'm almost starting to feel guilty.
You should, like, totally feel guilty calling me out like that. You scared me half to death. What are you, anyway?
Yeah, oh dearie me, you're not the sharpest knife in the drawer, are ya?
I still can't see the speaker, but I hear the derision in her tone. I bet she's shaking her head right now.
Why don't you lift your head? I'm sitting right here. Can you see me now?
I obey the voice, albeit hesitantly. I look up and then... Aww, is she a bunny? Kawaii. I will say, though, probably should wear a little bit more, but, you know, they got the heart, you know, between the boobs, you know, she's got that, see, I don't know, it would bug me to have 3 of my fingers covered with my glove and the other 2 not. Is that, like, necessary? I'm not sure. And she has the little gold ring around her upper arm. But she's cute. I like her. Oh, now I can see her. My initial assumption was right. The owner's voice is a young woman. She looks almost the same age as me. She has peachy skin and indigo eyes, and the outfit she's wearing is rather interesting. As in, the main character is like, oh, damn, that's hot. Her dress is covered in so many cutouts, and I'm not sure it can really be called an outfit anymore. Since she's perched above me, I can see all the way up her skirt. Her firm thighs are on prominent display, as are her black panties. Doesn't she feel any shame? If I was in her position, I'd be so embarrassed. But we could see the line of her underwear in the last picture. Okay.
Yeah, my, your face is awfully red. What's wrong, dear? Cat got your tongue.
Oh, is she a cat?
Nya, hello.
She's Miko? No, I'm fine. I'm sorry, I was just thinking.
About my sexy body.
Darn it, this girl's good. How did she see through me so easily? I guess I am easy to read. This is bad. I need to try and save face somehow. I've got to counter her audacious claims, or I'll be branded as a pervert for the rest of my days. Then I'll never be able to become a knight.
No, I was not checking out your body. I swear, you've got it all wrong. Really?
The girl raises an eyebrow.
Then, why were you staring at my underwear?
I was?
Yeah, you were. In fact, you're still doing it. You have a hungry glint in your eyes, too. You're just like a wolf ready to...
Dang, dude. This is the main character's like... Oh, is that really what she looks like? I can just imagine the main character, like this girl, and she looks up and she's like, damn. You see, the Bible talks about these type of thighs. The Holy Thible. Ah! Hey. The Holy Thible, in fact.
I thought you were harmless, but maybe I was wrong. It's a good thing I'm all the way up here, or I feel my maidenly virtue would be compromised.
Like you have any maidenly virtue? If you did, you wouldn't be sat there so brazenly with your underwear showing. Is what I'd like to say. But I've never been good at speaking to strangers at the best of times. I feel tongue-tied, and the eyeful I have of the girl's underwear isn't helping. Well, I'm sorry. I've never met anyone like you before. I didn't mean to stare. I was just surprised.
So that's it, huh?
The girl giggles.
You're so awkward. Didn't your mother ever teach you not to undress cute girls with your eyes?
I wasn't doing that, Baka. I wouldn't need to, given how much of her body is already on display. Her outfit's not leaving much to the imagination. Fair enough.
Sure you weren't.
She giggles again.
I don't mind if you want to sneak a peek. I know I'm attractive, irresistible, and incredibly charming, etc., etc. But if you I've switched into her voice, but yeah. But if you absolutely have to gop, you should be a bit more covert about it. You're lucky I'm so forgiving, dearie. Now, let me get a better look at your face. Wait, what are you... No way! I stare eyes wide as the mysterious girl hops down from her perch. Her hair flutters during her descent and her cape switches around like a shroud. Be careful! The girl was sitting on the very top branch of a tall, skinny tree. That drop must have been at least 40 feet. No ordinary human would be able to withstand that. She'll break her leg. Maybe I should catch her. But wouldn't the weight of her falling body crush me too? I stand there, dithering, unsure what to do. But my concerns soon prove to be in vain. The girl lands nimbly on both feet. Oh, she's totally a cat. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I wanted to make sure. Nya makes perfect sense. She's like, you know, she does the Miko thing. Nya, hello. But I will say, you know, I wish I looked as good as either of these two. I like how you can see the tan lines from like her bra strap on her. Like, does she normally go out in just a bra? Because like those lines would indicate that she's been sun tanning lately, or that she's at least been out with a bra and panties. You can see them on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see underneath the little blue bar there, but there's a little white line running across her hip, right above the black strap for her actual panties. So does she like sunbathe a lot or what? That has to be why she looks like that, because otherwise she wouldn't have those tan lines. But this, I like the cat girl. She's way more cocky than I will ever be, but you know. The cocky smile on her face doesn't waver. She looks no less or worse for wear. She fell from a huge height, but she landed with poise and grace, almost like a squirrel, or maybe a cat. Now I can see the girl up close, and her underwear isn't commanding all of my attention. I notice a peculiar detail that had slipped my attention before. Well, two particular details. She has a tail. Oh, she has ears. Alright, I know that sounds silly. Let me rephrase. She has ears on her head. The ears on her head aren't normal humans. They're not soft and pink and fleshy, and neither are they attached to the sides of her face. This girl's ears protrude from the top of her skull, and they look just like a cat's. Does that mean you're like a cat girl? Yeah, yes I am. I am surprised you didn't notice sooner. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for my ignorance. I just never seen a cat girl before. There aren't any in the village where I come from. I know cat girls existed, but I never knew your kind was so... I stare at the girl's tail, which protrudes from the hem of her dress in fascinated awe. So fluffy! So fluffy. Definitely. She's got some fluff, you know, below her chin. She's got some fluff on her head. She's got some fluff on her tail. And she's got some fluff above her knee-high socks. The cat girl grins coyly. Wanna touch it? I can? You don't mind? Not at all. It would be too sad to let you live on, ignorant of the softness of my fur. I like to educate you if I can. Now she's offering. I'm not sure what I should do. I'm afraid if I start touching your tail, I won't be able to stop. How should I react? Of course you touch her tail. What the frick? Alright, I know that... Okay, let's quick save. I need to... Hold on. Okay, save in a window. Yeah, we're touching your tail. Alright then, if that's what you want, I'll be happy to oblige. I'm going all out, so prepare yourself. Nay, don't get too excited. My tail's sensitive, so you can't fluff it too much. Please, be careful. Gah! Yes. Oh. We don't get one of her messing with her tail? Come on, out of all the ones that you got that you could give us like a nice little picture of, you give us sitting in a tree, training, and not her touching her tail? Come on. I'm let down.
I can't believe you fluffed up my tail so much. Now I need to comb it back down. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what happened. I lost my head. For such a skinny girl, you're surprisingly strong. Your grip was like iron. Have you been training your muscles every day? Not really. Not consciously, at least. It's just, my parents own a bakery, and I help out from time to time, and I spent a lot of my childhood kneading dough, so I might have a strong grip.
Wow, that was really bad. I said, what a stutter.
Yeah, a baker, aren't you? Well, that explains a thing or two, nya. You really are a funny woman. You might have ruined my tail, but I'm glad I decided to speak to you. Mew. Funny? How am I funny? You act so serious. You're kind of a ditz. You're naive, clumsy, and awkward. But I think it's charming. Do you have a sheltered upbringing, dear? Well, kind of. My parents are pretty protective, so I've never got the chance to go exploring. It's my first time traversing a Lumeria.
By the way, I'm sorry if this is cringy. I just think it's I'm doing it on purpose, just so you know, because she's a cat girl. If you guys hate it, let me know in the comment section. Or if you love it. That's how you get it done.
It's a little scary, but I'm gonna do my best. I see. And what's the sword for? It's not for decoration, is it, nya? Oh no, I know it might sound silly, but I want to be a knight. A knight, huh? That's right. As I am right now, I still have much to learn. My skills with a sword are subpar, but I'm going to give it my all, no matter what. I'll become a powerful knight, worthy of wielding my mother's blade. I'll make my family proud. You said that sword belongs to your mother? That's right. Her name is Cressida. And she used this sword to defeat the demon queen Gunhild. She's a little famous, I guess.
And that's an understatement. No wonder the cat girl looks so shocked.
No way! That's not really the sword that killed the demon queen, is it? Yes it is. I wouldn't lie about something like that. I'm not good at telling lies.
Me either, to be honest.
My mother is really Cressida, and she's really used this sword to kill Gunhild. My name is Estelle. It's nice to meet you. Estelle, was it? Well. My name is Tart. Just Tart. I might look like a cute cat girl, but looks can be deceiving. Since you shared a secret with me, I'll share one with you in return. Yeah? What is it? Shh. Keep quiet and listen, ya. Tart's voice drops to a whisper. I don't make it a habit of telling this to everybody. But in actual fact, I'm a witch. I can use powerful magic beyond most people's imagination, ya. And I can use my magic to help you. During my studies, I came across an ancient ritual that will help increase people's physical strength and stamina. It'll make you an exemplary knight in no time. Huh? Is magic like that really possible? It is indeed, or my name isn't Tart. Wow. I've never heard of any spells that can do that.
Watch, her name actually isn't Tart. That's the whole joke.
It sounds too good to be true, but it isn't. I'm being very sincere, dear. I've taken a liking to Mew, and I want Mew to accomplish Mewer goals. I'm so nice, I'll even do it for free. Won't you let me, Tart, the pretty witch cat, work my magic? I mean, a little dubious about all this, but Tart seems nice enough. I'm sure she means well. I mean, she even offered to let me fluff her tail.
That's true.
She wants to help me, and who am I to begrudge her? I don't want to seem ungrateful. Alright then, Tart. Please use your magic to turn me into a proper knight. I'm counting on you.
Oh, well, I figured that's how it go. This is all way too easy. I feel almost guilty.
What was that? Oh, nothing. Now, why don't you follow me? This is a secret ritual. So I need to conduct it deep within the woods. You'll come with me, won't you?
Oh no. Rest in peace, Estelle.
Yes, of course. Then let's be on our way.
And we're dead. Well, that's the end of the... That's the end.
Tart sets off, a spring in her step. As I follow behind her, I watch her back as we walk, my gaze focused on her tail. It bounces as she walks, is simply too cute. I've known Tart for a few minutes, but I trust her. I know she'd never lead me astray.
Come on, man.
My mother warned me not to talk to strange men, but not about cat witches.
That's what I was saying with the dad. And actually, it was your dad who warned you not to talk to strange men.
What could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. 20 minutes later. And she's tied up. Well, this seems like a pretty good place to end. Thank you guys for watching episode 1. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, and make sure that you check out all the previous Sakura episodes. Let me know in this comment section if there's any visual novels that I haven't played that you guys want to see me play on the channel. And we'll pick up where we are currently at in the next episode with, obviously, the sucker tied up to the tree.